Hey, everybody. How y'all doing this evening? Come on in, 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 come on in the room, come on in the house, come on in the room. Child, the politics is politicking tonight. Okay. See, I'm trying to move this over so I can see both of y'all the same direction, the same way. Y'all know the drill. Tap that screen, get us up to our first 5,000 likes so we can go ahead and get into content for today. Hey, Toya. Hey, Healthy Lexi. Hey, Miss T. What's good? What's great? What's fantastic? Yeah, tap the screen, share the live, tap the screen, share the live, tap the screen, share the live. All of that good stuff. Okay, we got the alarm set. We got to be on time because y'all know why. It's a weekday. And on top of it being the weekday, we have the 3-day 100K training that starts tomorrow at 11 a.m. CST. Hey Tracy, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody also make sure that you like, follow, share, all of that good stuff. And I know I look raggedy. Been on the road, hardworking woman. That's all I can tell you. I've been a hardworking woman. I'm always a hardworking woman, but there's some extra stuff. I will get to it later. Hey, 24K, tap, 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 so we can go ahead and get into content. Everybody give me housekeeping, 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 so I can test my delay. Housekeeping, housekeeping, housekeeping. Let me see it in the comments. Okay. Is everybody registered for tomorrow? Tomorrow's training, Saturday training, and Sunday training will all be via Zoom. I will not be doing any live streaming as far as like business education going on. That's not going to be happening this weekend. Okay. Boss Chick, thank you for liking the live, and thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate that. Okay. Everybody, thank you for the housekeeping, talking to you. Thank you. For those of you that don't know, just side note, whenever you come in here, the reason I ask for housekeeping is because I'm trying to test to see if I have a large delay or not. So yeah, why do people keep creating fake pages of me? Because they're bombastic scammers. That's why I told y'all, like, I'm a big deal in real life. I told y'all that. I know it sounds like arrogant, you know what I mean? Like to say that, but no, like in real life, I really am. I'm very well respected in my community. I'm very well respected, like in my industry as well. And so people be out here scamming. So they create the fake accounts with the fake names because they know most people are not going to pay attention to the et. And so they just know it's an opportunity to be out here to scam and come up. So any of you guys that are just getting here, typically, okay, my page is at King Ashley Ann, the one you're on right now. Okay. Um, I'm not gonna try and sell you a crypto course. I'm not going to ask you to pay me in crypto. I'm not going to ask you anything about your Bitcoin, nothing about investments. I'm not going to ask for any of your checking account information, none of that. I'm not going to ask you to get on WhatsApp and talk to me. I don't do that. So if they're doing that, or if they get aggressive, or I don't know, they say weird things, they're like, oh, blessings and peace to you, my queen, how are you today? I don't even speak like that. So that's normally a good indication that it's not me as well. But yeah, it's like over 100 clone pages. I mean, we keep reporting them and everything, and I filled out that form, but TikTok hasn't done anything about it. So anyway, tomorrow, for those who don't know, for those of you that don't know, we're doing a 3-day virtual event. I normally only teach these types of sessions in person, but we're going to do it virtually this weekend. So training is from 11 to 1. Hey, Charmaine, tomorrow. And then Saturday is from 12 to 2, and Sunday is from 12 to 3. We're going to be going over the ACC method, which is basically the pathway to 100K. The course I'm sorry, the training does come with a workbook. You guys will receive that tomorrow before class, whenever you get in. And we're going to get in there and we going in. Y'all think that my live sessions are very helpful and give you a lot of information. The trainings are crazy. Ooh, Charmaine, thank you for my heart. Ooh, Charmaine, thank you for my heart. Thank you, love. Oh, y'all, yes, be like Charmaine. Tap, okay, tap that little heart to help me meet the live goal. Y'all keep tapping the screen so we can get our likes up. Y'all know whenever we get our little like threshold, TikTok shoots us out to more people on the FYP, and more people can learn about our community and they can come out here and hang out with us and they can learn how to get a bag too. Hey, La Chiquita. Also, if you're in here, hey, Mr. Eagle Vision, if you're in here and if I've helped you make money, drop the money bags, the dollar signs, the credit card emojis, the euro, the yen, the dinero, whatever makes you feel good down in your sha na na, go ahead and pull up. Okay. You said I can attest the webinars are amazing and helpful, packed with great info. Thank you so much, Love and Soul. So, Love and Soul, this is different than a webinar. It's an actual virtual workshop. So, in the webinars, it's kind of just like a more more teaching, training, facilitating. In this particular tomorrow, I hope you're coming this weekend, but you guys are actually going to be building out like your marketing model, whether you know it or not. So you're gonna, and so when I'm literally saying it's a 3-day 100K training, it's really like a 100K training. So you'll know what you need to do, whether you're trying to do 100K in a year, 100K in a month, 100K in a week, or 100K in a day. I tell everybody all the time that the process is the same. It's just a matter of scalability. So this is a little bit different, right? When it's a webinar, normally y'all come in, y'all listen to me, blah 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 blah. But anybody that's been in my workshops, they'll tell you they are actually very intense. They're very interactive, but there are things you actually have to fill out and get done. Hey, Nubian Treasure. So if any of you guys want to register, click the link in the bio, tap the first button, and you'll be able to see all the details, and you can grab a seat for this weekend. You say you're excited for that? Yes, honey, it's going to be fabulous. And the reason I said for the weekend, like I said, Friday, tomorrow, we train from 11 to 1. Saturday is 12 to 2. Sunday is 12 to 3. It's just too much information to try and give to people inside of one setting. Y'all would not retain it all. You actually would be overwhelmed and overloaded. I did a workshop like that a few months ago, and people were like, oh my God, this is so much information. But we were there for like 6 hours, and I could tell people's brains were fried. It's like they couldn't even, you know what I'm saying? Like once we got so far, nobody was processing the information that I was giving to them. Like people were writing and taking a lot of notes and stuff, but it was just overwhelming. It was too much. Hey, Alexi T, it was too much at one time. So I was like, we're not going to do that anymore. um right, man, how's my mindset? No, you said, yeah, I was on autopilot. Yeah, so I want y'all to come to the workshops, but I also want y'all to be able to retain and execute the information that you're getting. My goal isn't for you to be, overwhelmed to where you get information paralysis. So that's that. Hey, Rose Goddess Queen. Yes, shout out to Charmaine for sharing the live. Y'all, we're almost there. We need 400 more taps to hit 5,000 so we can go ahead and get started with content tonight. Our tap goal is 35,000 for everybody that's over here in TikTok land. I will be honest, I feel every time I go to Georgia, my throat always I don't know, something about like their plants, their trees, whatever they got going on down there, it always messes with my vocals. So we're going to be on time tonight because I need to make sure I have enough voice to be able to train this weekend for everybody that's coming. Okay. I was told, let's see, by my professor that our brains check out after 40 straight minutes. So that's a good time to take a break. Yeah, it's the trees. It may be Aaron. It's only in Georgia. Ooh, Riri. Ooh, thank you for my heart, Riri. Ooh, thank you for my heart, Riri. All right, y'all. We hit the 5,000, so let's get into it. Y'all know what I want to see. Ready, 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 ready. Number one, if you guys have never been here before, you got to give it up to the big God. Okay. That is the Lord, the God. Okay. The big God, not the little God. That's who gave me the gifts of business, beautification, and hospitality. I've been able to use them to make a crap load of money for myself, but more importantly, for my clients. If you guys are in here and if I've helped you make money, drop the dollar signs, the credit card emojis, the euro, the yen, the dinero, whatever makes you feel good down in your shana. Number two, if this is your first time here, please don't let it be your last time here. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe wherever you're watching me at. Number three, if you know someone who is starting a business, who wants to start a business, who is in business, okay, and they could use a boost in like just overall sales strategy, things to help them create sustainability for themselves, go ahead and invite them. So tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your pimp, tell a player, tell a heifer, tell a hustler, tell somebody your upline, tell somebody your downline, tell somebody with a dream, tell somebody on your team, tell somebody about me, like right now, like share and invite, okay? Don't be a hater, okay? Don't be a person that operates in the spirit of poverty. And the reason I'm saying that is because I've had people tell me, they're like, oh, when I found you, your content was so great. Your information was so good. I didn't want to share you with other people. I didn't want to tell other people. Why? Why? It's not going to stop you from getting anything that you're supposed to get to. So now you're begrudging me. I'm out here teaching stuff that people charge thousands of dollars for free, right? And you're going to sit here and tell me you don't want to tell somebody else. Right. It is trash, but it's a poverty mindset. When you come from a mindset of abundance, you understand the more flames you help light, the bigger you burn. And that right, your light shining doesn't dim my light at all. Right. So hey Aurora, what's going on? Everybody has everybody in here registered for the 3-day workshop that starts tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Excuse me. Have we all registered? If you're not registered, make sure you click the link in the bio. You tap the first button. If any of the training that I've been doing this week has helped you and the light bulbs have been popping on, you need to be in the training. I know for a fact, 50 fact, okay, that when I was on yesterday morning and we were talking about sub communities, a lot of people's light bulbs were like, bing. You know what I'm saying? People are like, oh my God. And then I know the other day when we talked about establishing your offer and how I explained to you guys that your offer is not your product or your service, it's the transformation. A lot more people were like, bing, right, with the light bulb in their brain. So okay, so that is that. Okay, that is that, and that's how that's working. Okay, you said can't go. I got a 9 to 5. Excuses. Y'all do realize that I started my business with $125 in a laptop, right? And I worked a full-time job for 3 years. See, when y'all tell me stuff like that, somebody about to get mad at me, but I don't care. I'm just telling y'all the truth. You cannot be around me and tell me that you have a goal or a vision. You can't be around me and tell me that you want certain things for yourself or certain things for your business, right? So the reality of the situation is like y'all are like, right, it's a virtual meeting and y'all are like, oh, you're at work. Well, you should have got your seat and purchased a replay. You're like, seriously, I'm not like you should have and I made it $47. I didn't even make it expensive. I should have been charging $297 for it. And when I go and teach this in person, when they bring me in for other groups, I charge them $1,000 a person for what we're going through this weekend. So I won't hear it. Right, $47 is super. I purposely made the price cheap so it was affordable for people. I purposely brought the price down to make it affordable for people. And the replay was only like $17 or something like that for all 3 days. So whenever y'all tell me stuff like that, baby, I don't be trying to hear it because I know y'all be spending more than that when y'all go. Even if you eating fast food at lunch every day, you're spending more than that. I know when y'all go out to brunch, you spend more than that. I've seen some of y'all's nails and your hair and your units and stuff, baby. I know you're spending more than that. Some of y'all, when I see y'all in person, y'all be wearing about a good $3,000-$4,000 worth of outfits. Mm-mm. I don't want to hear it. Mm, 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 mm. You said this shit. I know this sheet for the replay, right? That's why I said people be over there. They be like, "Yeah." You said you didn't know the details. Um, Girl, click the link in the bio. Tap the first button. You'll see all of the details. We start tomorrow from 11 to 1. Then Saturday is 12 to 2, and then Sunday is 12 to 3. And if you can't attend, just purchase a gold ticket and get the replays, so that way you'll be able to see the trainings, because we're going, like, it's literally mapping out. Yeah, so I try and make my stuff like super affordable. You have to purchase a ticket. When you purchase a ticket to get the replay, it may have gone up to $17, because to 27, because we start tomorrow. But 27 is still cheap, even if it's 27 for the replays. But the ticket is only I purposely left the gold ticket at $47. So yeah. And like I said, the replay may have gone up to 27 just because we start tomorrow. I use graduated pricing, which is one of the things we'll talk about tomorrow or this weekend in the training. You said you got your VIP ticket. That's what I'm talking about, baby. VIP. But graduated pricing works for me is I basically am rewarding my clients that always choose to purchase early with me. And the closer I get to my events, or the longer something has been on my site, my prices go up. Most people they go down, right? Most people, they start at the highest and they go, I don't do that because that's not fair to the early movers. I reward them for coming in first. Yes, if you're in Instacorn or Monetization Nation, do it. Penthouse Mindset is saying check your emails. She's absolutely correct. Check your emails, okay? All right, everybody. So we also covered setting realistic goals. We talked about that as well. And so now we are here to talk about our copy, okay? Does everyone know what copy is? If you do not know what copy is, speak up. Okay. If you're new here, no one makes fun of you for asking questions. This is a safe space. Y'all know that 80% of businesses go out of business because they don't know how to operate a business. Okay. You know what your skill is. You know what your gift is. You may know what you're offering, right? You may know what their product or their service is. But if you don't understand some of these terminologies, if you don't understand some of these concepts, baby, speak up. No one's going to make fun of you here. My goal is to help you guys start businesses and stay in business. I've been in business for going on 20 years now, and that is really a blessing, to be honest. Business is not easy, baby. Trust me. Sometimes you eat chicken, sometimes you eat feathers. But at the end of the day, it's well worth it, right, to bring forth your vision. And you don't make it going on nearly 2 decades in business with not understanding how the business of business, if that makes sense. Okay. So anytime we say something and y'all don't know what it is, just speak up. No one's going to make fun of you here. Okay. So there's a couple of you guys that said that you don't know what copy means. So copy is nothing more than the marketing term around like what you're actually writing. Okay. So when you write your description, if you have like a checkout page, like everything that you're writing on the checkout page, if you are creating an ad, right, for like Instagram or TikTok or WhatsApp or Google or something, okay, that's the copy. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, cause y'all let me see something. I had time. Uh-huh. Hold on, y'all. Let me go see something. Let me go see something. Some of y'all know me. Y'all already know what I'm going to see. Baby, it's right here, and it's still $17. The lies you tell. The lies you tell. Don't play with me. Don't you ever in your life. So one thing, some of y'all that's new to me, I will verify. And if I'm wrong, I have no problem saying I'm wrong. There have been times I've apologized to people. I'm like, oh, I'm wrong. I didn't know this was here. I didn't know that. Right here, it says 3-day 100K replays, $17. So I must have told them not to raise up the price of the replays on y'all too. That's what I thought they were 17. I thought that's what it's right there. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. And I ain't gonna do it. I'm never gonna do it, never gonna do it, never gonna do it, never gonna do it, never. So one thing I'm gonna tell y'all this: everybody that wants to be successful, whether it's in business or you want to be a successful content creator, you're trying to monetize your pages. Listen to what I'm saying right now. And those of you that are coming to the workshop this weekend, I am going to drill this in your head. You sell by listening. You sell by listening. You sell by listening. You sell by listening. You succeed by reading. You succeed by reading. You succeed by reading. You succeed by reading. A lot of people would be so much further ahead when it comes to their money, when it comes to their investments, when it comes to being able to turn over by taking the time to read things thoroughly. We are in a society right now where everything is microwave and everybody wants to skim because you feel like you don't have the time to read it. Read it. Reading is one of the fastest ways to increase your wealth, and it does not cost you a thing. And I'm being so serious. I'm not on some metaphorical BS right now. I am being serious. You want to earn more money? Read. Read. You would be amazed. Okay? What's in there when you read everything. Okay? And a lot of people don't want to read, but you are a business owner. You are a creator. That means you're creating things for other people to consume. Consumers are your customers. Consumers are your clients. So it is your job to read everything and to understand and to listen well so you can create things that people eagerly want to consume. Not things you have to force people to consume, not things you have to trick people into consuming. Things that you want eagerly, okay, that they're asking you for because they're like, put it on my plate, put it on my plate. That's y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Reading. Okay, you read. And as a small business owner and an entrepreneur, you double check and you triple check yourself first. Okay, you double check and triple check yourself. That's how that works. Then after you double checked and you've triple checked yourself, then you can say, hey, I have an error with this, that, and the third. That's how that works. Okay, just real simple. Now, copy is what I was talking about. So everybody say language. Let me see the language in the comments. Let me see language in the comments. Language. Okay, and when I'm talking about language, I'm not talking about like French, English, Japanese. I'm talking about the day-to-day verbiage that your customer is using. And there's some very specific language that we are looking for. Listen to me and listen to me well. If you are taking notes, I need you to write this down right now. Simple question. Let me get close because y'all need to know I'm serious, okay? Let y'all see my eyebrows. They're not done right now. Y'all need to know I'm serious about this right now. What does your ideal customer or client think their problem is? I didn't say what you think it is or what you know it is. What do they think it is? What do they think the problem is? What do they think they're looking for? What result do they think they need? Them. And what words, what language are they using? You have to give the information to them in the words, the language that they are using. Not your fancy jargon, not your technical terms, not because some of y'all just like word salad. Some of y'all love a good word salad. I'm like, oh, what do you do? My purpose here is to extol and bring out the greatness of every man and woman walking the planet Earth that's doused in melanated syrup so that they know who they are in the Lord Christ Jesus and they can fulfill everything that's in their being within the cellular level of just shut up. That's why you're not making no sales, baby. The people done checked out. What are you talking about? Who are you doing this for? No, what's the language they're using? Unless you have an audience of people and that's how they speak, it's not going to resonate with them. Okay? It's not going to resonate with them. If your customers are saying, I like, I'm not even trying to be silly, but if your customers look at their feet and they're like, dang, my feet look rough. My feet are ashy. That's literally the verbiage that you need to use. So if I was writing copy, right? Or if I was opening up a hook, I may start and say, are your feet ashy? And like, seriously, like, are your feet ashy? Your toes look like they've been tangled. I may open up and say, baby, you got crunchy toes. I got a solution for you. You understand what I'm saying? Why? Because people they're gonna be like, oh, that's me. I have crunchy toes. They're gonna be, you say I sent an email just like that. This is facts. They're gonna say, oh, my feet are ashy. What you got for me? Right? Do you have alligator skin? The winter is coming. Do your hands sound like sandpaper and firecrackers? You understand what you have to talk to them in the language that they use. And some of y'all have a huge disconnect in messaging with your clients. And so y'all are writing out, these let me just say it. Majority of y'all that follow me, you're black or you're Mexican or you may be like Asian or like a West Indian descent. Most of you guys that follow me, okay? Y'all are leaning into these marketers that are primarily white men and they do not understand our culture. And this is why your emails don't convert. This is why your landing pages aren't converting. This is why when you try to create niche content because you're trying to fit into their parameters, why it's not working for you. I'm just keeping it a buck. I like let's just make it plain. Let's just make it plain Jane this evening, okay? So when you're crafting messages and you're going through the concepts and the framework that they've laid out for you, and your audience is minority like you, or your audience is melanated like you, and they don't have those experiences, or they can't relate to that framework, there's going to be a disconnect. And because what I tell y'all the other day, when you try and speak to everyone, you speak to no one. Okay. So you're trying to create something that's universal, but why? Especially if you're in America, why? Black people spend more than any other group in America. We literally keep the whole economy circulating. So if I know that we spend the most anyway, and I'm already one of us, right? They were like, they not like us. No, they are like us. Okay. Us is we, I am you, we is me. And there's specific, right? There's specific cultural things that we all can relate to. There's specific verbiage and language and things that we know the meaning of. There are ways that Black people, sometimes we communicate with sounds. Sometimes we communicate with sounds. We don't have to say anything. One of y'all could flash a picture of some crusty feet, a video of some crusty feet, and just say, And I guarantee you, every Black person gonna know exactly what that mean. All of us would know. Every single one of us would know what that would mean. Blink, blink, blink. Am I lying or am I flying? Exactly, Aaron. Like the term crashing out. We all know what that means. We all know what that means, right? So what I'm trying to get you guys to understand in this moment, you have to understand, how does your client define their issue? How does your client define their problem? How does your client define their disaster? I mean, not their disaster. Yeah, it could be a disaster sometimes. How does your client define their desire? Okay, you said there's a creator on here that does videos with creating sounds for us, baby. Jalen, next time you see it, send it to me, baby. I want to see it. Okay, but does that make sense? So when I'm just telling y'all why why there's a disconnect with some of you guys when you're trying to create, these characters online, and you're trying to create, this online persona, and it's not working for you. It's not working for you because you're not communicating properly with your audience. Your copy, I'm not going to say your copy is bad. I'm going to say your copy is disconnected. Your copy is there's a disconnect, and we got to be able to connect to the client. Does that make sense? The easiest way to connect to the client, you have to ask them what their problem is, what their issue is, what they're struggling with, what are your goals, what do you desire, what would you like, and you're going to give that back to them in the language that they've given it to you in. So if your audience speaks in plain language, your copy needs to be in plain language. If your audience speaks in colorful language, your copy needs to be in colorful language. If your audience speaks casual, guess what? Your copy needs to be casual. I'm serious, y'all. You have to speak to who you're trying to attract. If you're trying to attract someone, maybe they have a very vast vocabulary, right? And they like to use those tier 11 and tier 12 words. Well, God dang it, you better start using those tier 11 and tier 12 words as well. Thank you for my heart, Mika Finance. Ooh. Does that make sense? Everybody picking up what I'm putting down right now? It is not what you think someone needs. I'm telling y'all this right now. I've been in business for a long time. People buy what they want. People will buy what they want and beg for what they need. People will buy what they want and beg for what they need. I see it all the time. All the time. That's one of the reasons I started to get more reserved and more pulled back and stop giving as much access. People will buy what they want. People will sit there and tell you they don't have any money and then go out to the bar. People will sit there and tell you that they don't have any money and then get on Amazon, get on Shein, get on Fashion Nova, Walmart, Target, whatever, buying up all kinds of outfits and shoes. But then they'll turn around and give me a Spanish Inquisition because I tell them to spend $50 on a text messaging service for their business. When the reality is you probably needed the text messaging service so that you could generate income so you can have as much chips and salsas and martinis as you want. You said a be up in Saks, baby. Okay, Saks and Neiman's, baby. I got to stay at the Chanel store, and they invited me to the show for the preview for the fall line. I said fall, I meant for the winter line. Ciao. Right? I mean, seriously, you got to think about it. So that brings me to my second point. Well, actually, this is my third point. We have to figure out what our client wants, and you wrap what they need inside of it. Everybody say what they want, 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 what they want. What you want, what you want. What do you want? Okay, what do they want? And then we wrap what they need inside of it. So, for instance, those of you that have already registered for the workshop that starts tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, if you've not registered for our weekend workshop, click the link in my bio, tap the first button so you can get your seat, okay? Because we got to email you your workbook in the morning so you'll be able to participate this weekend. We train tomorrow from 11 to 1, Saturday from 12 to 2, Sunday from 12 to 3, okay? So pop-up workshop, 3-day, 100K weekend, right? Now, if instead I was like, come to the ACC workshop, attract, communicate, convert. Because that's essentially the phases, right? Day one, we're going to be going over attracting like your ideal customers. So we're going to be establishing, identifying who that is. And then we're going to go through the process of attracting that person. Day two, we're going to talk about how you properly communicate with them so that you can get them set up to participate with you through purchase. And day three, we're going to be focused on conversion, AKA how do we make that sale? Bling, bling, bling. How do we get those commas in the account, right? So a lot of you guys would not have been interested in coming to an ACC because y'all don't realize that that is your issue. That's not what you want. But if I say, hey, I can show you how to get daily sales, I can show you how to pull 100K in with your social media, I can show you how to get real followers real fast, because that's what you want. I'm going to put what you need. Okay. I'm going to take what you need and we're going to wrap it in a little want ball. Hey, Classic Man. And what y'all are doing with your customers, a lot of y'all are trying to put on your customers, right? And your clients, what you feel like they need, even though that's really what they need. As a professional, I know a lot of y'all systems are busted. As a professional, I know a lot of y'all don't have SOPs. I know a lot of you guys don't have marketing models. I know a lot of y'all are not setting weekly sales goals and follower goals. I know if I ask most of y'all right now in here what's your CPF, 98% of y'all could not tell me. A couple of y'all could tell me because y'all been working with me for a long time. So y'all could tell me what your CPF is. Half of y'all in here don't even know what CPF means. And I'm not saying that as a dig, okay? That's not as a dig. That's just to help you guys understand, right? In order for you to get what you want, which would be the more followers for a business owner, you need to know your CPF, which is your cost per follower. Why do you need to know your cost per follower? Because we have to figure out what's our true profit margins. So some of you guys, your cost per follower, let's say is down to 35 cents, which is amazing. But let's say only 1 out of 20 of your followers are going to purchase from you per month. So if we know these numbers, now it's going to help me figure out if I'm running ads, how much should I be spending on ads? If I'm doing my organic development, how much time should I be spending on that? If I'm going to put together a flash sale or something like that, well, what should that sales price be, right? Because you're going to know, like, am I getting a return? If I'm dropping a post or if I'm dropping an ad on another influencer or another content creator's page, and let's say they charge me $100, well, then I know at a bare minimum, I have to get at least 200 followers back to make that make sense for me if my max CPF is 50 cents. But some of y'all don't know what your max CPF is, because some of y'all have high ticket things and your max CPF may be $25. And I know some of y'all like $25 for a follower is crazy. Not if you're selling programs that are $10,000 and $12,000. It's not. Blink, blink, blink. Well, we talk about business right now. Now, was there anybody in this chat right now that even had an inkling or a thought in your brain that I need to know my CPF in order for me to create a sustainable digital business? Nobody. And I'm not saying that, and understand, I am not trying to diss anyone right now. I'm just trying to get you guys to understand that as a professional, okay, you understand what your client needs. You understand the system. You understand the steps. You understand the supplies. You understand the tools, the softwares, all of that. They don't. That your client just knows the desired place they would like to be. And that can look like a bunch of different things. Thank you, Classic Man. They can look like so many different things depending on, okay, what it is that you offer. Does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down right now? So your goal is to figure out, what does my customer want? And then we're going to take everything that they need and we're going to put it in a cute little ball, and then we're going to dip it in want sauce. Okay. We're going to roll it up, honey. We're going to put a little stick in. We're going to dip it in want sauce, dip it in want sauce, dip it in want sauce. Okay. So now you're able to get a customer. And what is the want sauce? Is whatever your client told you they feel like they need, they feel like they desire, they feel like are there pain points, or that they feel like they're short on. That's how that works. Okay, that's how that works. And so a lot of us that have visions, we have goals, we're trying to build businesses, we're trying to build brands, we're not taught these things. And this is why a lot of us open up businesses and go out of business really, really quickly, right? So y'all have to understand that when you when you are offering a service or you're offering a product, and I don't care if it's a digital product, a physical product, I don't care if it's an intellectual property based product, I don't care, whatever it is. But when you said, I'm going to offer something, this is what I'm going to put in the market, your first your first mission on the Cool really should be trying to figure out who is my target audience and what do they want. Not what I know they need, right? But what do they actually want? Because that's how we're going to be able to put the proper copy when it comes to your post descriptions, when it comes to an email, when it comes to a live stream, a webinar, a workshop, an ebook, a sales page, whatever that looks like. That's how we have to put that together. Okay. Let's stop right there because I want to talk about common mistakes, but if I talk about common mistakes, I'm gonna be on here for another hour. So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that right now. Let's stop right there and let's do Q&A. Hold on, y'all. Let me swipe out of here so I can open up the box. And y'all can ask whatever questions you got. Oh, maybe I'm not. What did I do? Baby, I had it up. I'd have had it up. I'd have dropped it down. Lord help me. Hold on, let's swipe back over. Let me see if I can fix it now. There we go. Child, I'm working against myself. Okay, if you got a question, pull up. We'll do 10 minutes of Q&A, and then I'm gonna shut my face. You have 21 hours left on your gifts. Oh, I can't battle, Mika. I can't battle tonight. I gotta be ready for tomorrow. Even though they just sent me a battle request. They just sent a 4x4. I guess I could have did the battle during Q&A, couldn't I? I guess I could have did the battle during Q&A and just told them to mute me. But I can't. We need to, but I can't. And on the Cool, we really need some inventory because I think we got to roll the Superstars battle tomorrow, but I'm not worried about that right now.
What time it is tomorrow?
7 or 8. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've had so much other pressing stuff happening this week.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm making it. Okay, I'm making it. Blessed and highly favored. Okay, all is well out here in these streets. But my primary focus is this boot. I was gonna say boot camp, Lord. This workshop that's happening this weekend. So I haven't even honestly been worried or focused on a lot of other things.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure it worked, but I know you got quite a few people in the queue.
Is this really Glorious Locks?
Glorious.
It is.
Hey girl, look, I had to make sure. You know they like to make clone accounts of the battle team. That's what I was like, is this really you?
I actually didn't mean to come on. I'm gonna step down.
Okay, got you, boo.
Sorry.
No problem. You said so you said we always ready. I'm not ready. Normally I'm ready. I'm be like that girl. I went to Coach Mimi had a battle last Saturday, and so she was prepared. She told all of us to come and pull up. We was ready to drop our gifts and stuff for her. Baby, she smoked that other woman. Coach Mimi almost put 300 bands on that woman's top, and the woman was just looking dazed and confused. I said she was not prepared. Why did she not prepare for this battle? What is going on? What are the times again for the workshop? We start tomorrow is 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. tomorrow. Saturday is going to be 12 to 2, and then Sunday is 12 to 3. No, baby, she wasn't ready. She was not ready at all. That woman was looking dazed and confused. I was just like, oh, I was like, talk about somebody didn't prepare. Somebody didn't prepare for the pop quiz. Okay, she was not prepared. I was just like, what was she thinking? She was like, I don't understand why these Road to Superstars battles are so intense, girl. Why would you be out here signing up for them if you're like, what? I don't get it because hey, I pray shop.
Don't be coming out here in these streets without no shoes on.
Right. I don't know what I did. I cannot this together. Right, we're on the Road to Superstars. Hey Kelly, what's going on, honey pie? Y'all ain't got no questions, because if y'all ain't got no questions, baby, I'm finna get up out of here. Don't you see my eyelashes? Okay. This means tired. When my eyelashes look like this. This is tired. Y'all see that? That's tired lashes. Okay, that's what that means. You see this? I don't have any on the outer corner of my left eye. Right eye still making it. Left eye, baby, not so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, this is the final call. This is the final call.
This is the last call for questions, baby.
It's the last call, y'all.
And I will not be on this weekend doing anything educational because we have workshop Friday, we have workshop Saturday, and we have workshop Sunday. So if I will tell you this, if you found anything useful today, if you found any of the information that I gave you today helpful, if you found any of the information from the trainings I've been doing all week helpful or useful, click the link in the bio, tap the first button, come to the 3-day workshop. Come this weekend, go register. Okay, go register. I gotta work, baby, because you can register and purchase the replays. The replays are only $17 for all 3 days.
$17, ladies and gentlemen,
17.
boys and girls.
Is the workshop just for TikTok? No, the workshop is for everybody, Nubian treasures. And the workshop is going to be taught via Zoom. So you can come anywhere in the world. Whenever you sign up, it'll ask if you want me to text you the link too. So I'll send the email link. I'll send the text link out for everybody that signs up for the text messages. And you'll be able to log into Zoom, honey, and we're going to be in there doing our thizzle.
If you cannot make it, you guys, again, because you're at work or whatever the case may be, if whatever, like Feminine just said, at least you are being taught by a multimillionaire how you can make $100,000, 100 bands, 100K in a day, a week, a month, a year, an hour on his 3-day workshop. So if $17 is too much for you, then you know what? I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to y'all out there on the highway anyway. But invest in yourself.
Thank
and
you,
like I said, if you can't make it, and that's just for the replays. So again, I tell you this, Feminine. I don't know how I missed you yesterday,
Aaron.
but I watched that replay on YouTube and 10,000 light bulbs. You blew my mind, so I had to re-put them back in my head.
Thank you. Look, so yesterday, the whole week, my schedule has been off. So I just been sliding on. I didn't send any notice or anything. And then I was on at an odd time. Y'all know I'm normally not on at like 7, 8 o'clock a.m. in the morning. But that's just what I had to do. I did what I had to do. So
I know that you did what you had to do, and I'm glad you did, and I'm also thankful for your replays. And if you guys did miss it, that is what she has YouTube for. Make sure you go and subscribe to that YouTube channel, baby. Make sure if you're not following the Feminine Millionaire, what are you doing? If you are not following, I'm gonna tell you how you know you're not following. Above this pretty Southern Belle head here, who is tired and ready to lay down, I'm really finna let her go. Right above her head, you will see a orange, kind of whatever color heart this is. And if it has a plus side in it, what are you doing? Come on and be a part of this kingdom, baby. Because like I said, we ain't new to it. We true to it. We don't talk about bread. We get it, baby. Back to you.
I want to give a special shout out to Add to Cart Beauty. Okay. She sent me a DM today. And she was like, she did what I told her. Y'all know we talked about hooks the other day, right? We were talking about like how to attract the right customer. She got 1,000 organic views and she got 10 sales. Yes, let's go. Mika Finance in the building. She and I had a conversation the other day during our consultation, and she was like, "Oh my God, thank you so much for the idea." She's like the most plays she's ever gotten. She's over 2,000. Hey, come on now. Okay, now come on now. K Renee Haircare not in here. She went from about like 200 followers. Now she's over 2,000 followers in 3 weeks. God, baby, y'all better stop playing with me. Like I'm telling y'all, do this, okay? Do what I'm telling you to do. It works. So if y'all want proof, go look at the last post. And believe it or not, YouTube, I've never done this before, but I posted it in my YouTube shorts. So if you're watching me on YouTube, go to my shorts. You'll be able to see it. TikTok, go and look. It's the last post I put up, baby. You'll be able to see it. Okay. Like we're out here making money. And I was really excited to highlight them today because every single one of them has a small account. And a lot of y'all think that you have to have all of these people, like you need millions of followers or hundreds of thousands of followers to make money online. And I'm telling you, you do not. So everything you will see, every single one of those accounts that I featured today, they're all small accounts. And I did that because I want a lot of you guys to know that you can get started. You don't have to have hundreds of people following you. You don't have to have thousands of people following you to be able to use your social media to generate income for yourself, generate awareness for you, to be able to build up a viable base of clients for yourself. So yeah, just start. You just need to start. Thank you, Infinity Beauty Bar. You need to start, and you need to start with a strategy. You need to be strategic, okay? So if you guys haven't registered for the workshop, go click the link in the bio and register. I made the price $47. I made it crazy affordable. That's for all 3 days. If you want the replays, they're only $17, okay? Go click the link in the bio, sign up, okay? Go sign up. Shout out to everybody that's VIP. Y'all bought all the VIP tickets. I was like, what is going on? When they pulled the report for me today, I was like, okay. I was like, shout out to the VIPs, to all the VIPs, to everybody that purchased a platinum seat. Baby, y'all did that, okay? Y'all did that. So I was like, okay. I was like, let's go then. Okay. But y'all, the gold tickets are only $47. So go and get it. We'll be together Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you see me online this weekend, don't ask me nothing business related, because I'm be like, what? I'm like, ask me in the workshop. You're gonna be like, I'm not in the workshop. Well, then baby, now you got to click the link in my bio and you got to pay $497 so you can get 20 minutes with me. You want to pay $47 or you want to pay $497? Which one? With A1, you said, yes, I'm in the VIP. I want all the perks. I heard that. Which one? You want to pay $47, okay? And you get to spend the next 3 days with me this weekend so you guys can learn how to make $100K, or do you want to have to click the link in my bio and pay $497? And if you want a laser session, those cost $4,997. And I just lied to you. It's not. It's $797. We went up on the price of because I was getting too many people on my calendar. It's $797 actually for the power sessions now. I lied to y'all. See how fast I lied to y'all? Because I forgot we went up. So you want to pay $47 or $797? Okay, that's on y'all. Anyway, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever y'all are on the planet Earth. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. If it's morning time or daytime, wherever you are, you know what I'm saying? If it's morning or daytime, have a good day. If it's evening time, get yourself a good night's rest. Everybody that's coming to the workshop, I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. It's on. Exactly. It's only $47, Amicia. You're a wise woman. That's the best price to pay. Okay. $47 instead of $797. It's a no-brainer. Okay. And don't slide in my DM saying, no, I got a question for you. I'm going to send you the link. Ask other people in here. They will tell you. I will say, that's a great question. We can explore that through a power session. Here's a link. And people are like, what? Yeah, baby. Baby, go try and finesse somebody else. Go try and finesse somebody else.
Going on somewhere else and finesse your mess.
Wait, but we love finesse your mess. We like that finesse.
Finesse, not talking about you.
Yeah, we like that. We like our finesse your mess in the kingdom. Okay, she provides excellent cleaning, organization, and home and commercial services. Okay, now we like she's finessing the right mess. Okay, we like that finesse your mess. We like that type of finesse.
Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love.
We just want to make sure we want to make that clear. We want to make that clear. All right, you guys. Everybody understand what you need to do. Everybody understand where we're gonna be at tomorrow. Everybody that's registered for tomorrow, like I said, y'all will get your workbooks in the morning. I think we'll send them out like an hour before class is supposed to start is when you'll get your workbook. You can use it on the computer, but I would highly suggest that you print it off, because there'll be times that we'll actually want you to go through the workbook. Like there'll be times and I'll be like, okay, everybody fill out page 7, fill out page 8, and you guys will have allotted time for that. Okay. And we'll go through results and like I said, it's a workshop. You're going to be working. You're going to complete something when you're done. All right. Anyways, good morning.